Is your family currently looking to buy you a new car as your first car? Now, you may think, hey, maybe this Pontiac that you see in the junkyard might be a good idea. It's cheap, it's reliable. I'm here to tell you why they are not reliable and why you shouldn't purchase them. Today I'm going to cover the reliability of Pontiacs, the price of the car that has been slowly going up, and better options for cars at a cheap price. Today I'm going to show you the reliability. As you can see on this graph behind me, not a single thing says Pontiac. This can go from the highest reliability to the lowest reliability, which is Hyundai. And even then, you still can't see Pontiacs on there. Because Pontiacs have actually scored a incredibly low score for reliability. They placed second out of 17th, and second meaning the worst. I would like to show you guys an accident that happened on the road involving a Pontiac. What happened in this accident was the brakes had decided to fail in mid driving from this Pontiac after it had just been checked at a dealership and a mechanic shop. It had been checked twice and it still decided to fail out of nowhere. After previously reviewing the car, they still couldn't find an actual cause on why it failed. It just failed. The Pontiac had actually scored a 47.19 on reliability test. As I previously stated, this shows that they scored terribly on reliability. Second worst out of 17 other car brands, not just Pontiac. This is another accident that happened with a Pontiac. It was going down and about to enter a roundabout when suddenly the driver had lost control, and right before it was about to flip, it had spontaneously started to combust. From my knowledge, the driver is okay, but the car was not. Now I'm going to talk to you about the price of this car that you might find at a junkyard or even a dealership. If you're going to look at a 2005 Pontiac GT, you can see that the Pontiac is $25,000 roughly with 3 accidents on it, which is a lot of accidents, especially considering how often they fail. If you want to look at a different car, we could look at a Ford F-150, same year, 2005, with the same amount of accidents, and it's even cheaper for about $3,000. Big jump. You can see here, over time, right behind me on this graph, that over time, a Solus, which is a different type of Pontiac, about the same as a Grand Prix, has been steadily decreasing in price, but not drastically enough as it should be. You can see there are 4 colors, each of them a year ahead of the other one, and somehow still very close to price. Now I'm going to talk to you about different types of cars you could potentially have for a similar price or even a better price you can beat. The one I recommend you should probably get is a Ford F-150, same year, 2005. As you can see over here, we can see the reliability score over the years of a Ford. At first, we see the gray line, which is the survey data, and then you can see the reliability data from the Ford. At first, you can see it started out very mediocre, but as we reach about the 2006 era, it starts to jump drastically for reliability, which is much better than the Pontiacs have ever scored. You can also expect the life expectancy of a Ford would be around 200,000 to 300,000 miles, which is a lot considering it's 2005. That's about 12,000 a year, give or take. So as I've already stated, I've stated how the reliability of Pontiacs is not very good. They've caused multiple accidents and have actually ended some lives due to these accidents. I've given the price with the same amount of statistics from other cars, still being drastically more than other cars for about the same year. And I've showed you better options that you can look at for your first car. This is another accident that had happened. Same reason, reliability. Now, as I end this speech, I would like to inform you to please make the right choice when choosing your first car. As always, drive safe.